Welcome to Our Stories. Today, we're diving into our relationship advice. We've got 3 stories that will make you think. My boyfriend of 2 years has been amazing in every way, but I feel like it's hopeless when it comes to me trying to be romantic and buying him gifts. When it comes to holidays and birthdays, he buys me very romantic things like flowers, fancy dinners out, experiences like a spa day, and other things that I think are normal gifts. When it comes to me buying him gifts, he has a strict thing where he just tells me ahead of time to buy this because he wants it. I get that's fine since he wants to make sure I'm getting something he likes, but the gifts he asks for are very weird. For example, one time he suggested a gift of a drill kit because his current one was wearing out. Another time he just wanted a case of a specific brand of beer. The last time, which was his birthday, he wanted to buy some vinyl flooring to replace a couple of broken planks, and we went together so I'd pick the right one. Yup, his birthday present from me was a case of vinyl flooring, which he seemed happy to install and then send me the pictures after, LOL. Can the guys here tell me more about this strange preference? I asked a couple of guy friends and they actually chuckled and said it's pretty legit. Okay, hold on. This guy sounds like a legend. Vinyl flooring as a birthday gift? And he's thrilled about it? Honestly, I think this is actually really refreshing. I checked the comments to see what they had to say, and they are backing him up. One person pointed out that her boyfriend knows exactly what he wants and is great at communicating that. They reminded her that when you give a gift, it's about pleasing the recipient, not your expectations of what they should get. Another commenter said they wish their own mother understood this. They said they need nothing and the best thing would be getting a gift card, but she refuses because it's not, quote, fun. And someone else shared that they and their spouse just order their own gifts and then tell each other, like, hey, you got me new pedals for my bike. Great, hope you enjoy them. They know what they want, and there are other ways to be romantic. All right, next story coming up. This one's a bit more intense. So this next one is about a boyfriend who made a really questionable comment on Reddit. My boyfriend, who I've been with 9 months, was showing me his Reddit comment history, and we were laughing over some of the funny comments he's made. When I saw it 23 days ago, he responded to a female Redditor's post where in the title she was saying she lives in LA and is looking for. The post's content itself had since been deleted, but in his comment, he wrote about how his medical residency is ending in a year and he plans to move from the city where we live to buy property in LA. And if they're both single by then, he'd love to connect. This was a huge breach of my trust, and I do consider this cheating, but I'm not sure if I'm overreacting given his stupid disclaimer of if they're single when they both live in LA. He apologized for it and said it was stupid, but said it's anonymous and he probably posted it when he was horny and he doesn't even remember posting it. I ended the relationship then and there and kicked him out of my apartment. Was that the right thing to do? Or am I blowing it out of proportion given his stupid disclaimer? I feel like I'm losing my mind after seeing his awful comment. Please, someone tell me if this is something that can be salvaged or if I made the right choice, because right now I'm just feeling really heartbroken. Okay, dude, come on. That disclaimer is absolute garbage. I personally think you are definitely not blowing this out of proportion. I checked the comments to see what they thought, and they are absolutely roasting him. One person said, don't overthink this. The guy was already planning on what he's going to do after they break up. She saved herself a headache. Another commenter asked, do you really want to be with someone that would make comments like that, even if they're horny at the time? Who does that? They said they'd be embarrassed as hell and to let that mess be someone else's headache. And the top comment told her to stop second-guessing herself. What he did was objectively inappropriate. He then gave her a trickle of lies. And they pointed out that him saying it was probably because he was horny is wild. He just told her he can't control himself. She made the right decision. All right, last one. You're gonna want to hear this. So this one's about a guy who got sent a screen recording of his girlfriend's Tinder profile.
I, 27 male, was sent a screen recording of my girlfriend, 33 female's, Tinder profile. We've been dating for over 2 years and living together for a year and a half. I work long 12-hour shifts in the ER, so I'm busy. As I was walking out with a couple of my nurse friends, one of them, Anna, said, "Hey, I need to show you something, and I'm sorry that I am the one showing you." Anna pulls up her phone and says, "Alyssa was swiping on Tinder and came across this profile." She turns her phone and shows me a screen recording of her Tinder and the profile. Sure as shit, it's my girlfriend. The only thing is that all the photos are old. Like, I am positive that these are old photos because they're all photos I came across on her Facebook after we became friends at a previous job we both worked at. I was shocked. I told Anna to send me the video, gave them a hug, and left. On the way home, I was talking to Gemini about Tinder profiles and how long they stay active after the app is uninstalled. From what I can find online, it seems odd that her profile would be active after over 2 years. I'm home now, and I just want to know how I should approach this. Okay, this is rough. I really feel for this guy. But honestly, the fact that her profile is showing up at all is not a good sign. I looked at what the comments had to say, and they're not pulling punches. One commenter explained that if someone's Tinder account is showing up, they've been active in recent months. If they're inactive, it doesn't show the profile after a certain amount of time. And then they said, if you've been dating for 2 years, I have bad news for you. Another person broke down how Tinder and Hinge work. They automatically delist or archive inactive profiles after about 2 to 4 weeks. It's not good for business to have a bunch of inactive profiles as swipe options. Unfortunately, 99 times out of 100, the only reason someone would ever download or open that app while in a relationship is that they're typically planning their exit. And someone else gave him really straightforward advice. They said it isn't complicated. My coworkers have a video that records a Tinder profile that looks like yours. Show her the video. Is this your active profile? So what do you think about these stories? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one.